I can't.
You're annoying.
Not that. It's about the same.
Can you put Photoshop on my laptop?
So
I love that.
Hard time getting the job.
No, not even. I just don't have nap time no more.
Rude.
Nigga, you said
you my
30-minute nap.
And
like,
you
that
know
should be
I like
my
to
battery.
fuck with you.
So
First of all, can I just point out,
right
we are live. So they seeing you sound. Yes, look at me. I love
I
it.
fucking hate you. I hate you.
You know what? I don't want our women viewers to be like, that's sexual harassment.
It is.
Hashtag
Me too.
Why we on the Me Too movement? The chick who was on the R. Kelly doc that started the Me Too, oh my gosh, she's horrendous.
The nose was so
God,
big on that lady.
Why?
Can't do that. Y'all can't do that.
That's my opinion.
Nah,
She don't feel like a boiled up piece of paper when you unroll it.
Nah,
that shit was. I'm
Nah.
like, hold up.
Yo, every time I like,
who is this?
I be like, her nose.
And you know what?
Every time I see her face, her nose. Her nose.
I love black women, but some are ugly.
Now, I won't call her ugly.
I mean, hey,
I would just say that
never lied.
her nose and her lips were just too big for her little ass face, and it looked bad, real bad.
Somebody.
Don't comment. You just gonna eat that apple, right?
No, somebody.
She can smell her earwax.
No disrespect, but somebody said she looked like Vin Rain. They put a picture of Vin Rain. I was like, these niggas really
That's
bad.
fucked up.
But she looked like the nigga.
Nothing was worse than the KRS more than the KRS-2.
Oh, KRS. Oh, they call it KRS?
The 2-year challenge. Niggas said KRS-1, KRS-2. Yo, I got off of Instagram for like 2 days. I ain't coming back on here. Y'all niggas
I ain't never
dirty.
see that meme. What's the hashtag?
I don't know, but
KRS-2.
the shit said, I was like, wow.
Oh, all right, y'all. Let me count y'all down. Y'all ready?
Let me throw this in the trash.
Yeah, I got you, baby. How about that?
Give me apple. Sit your ass down.
Oh. Bruise my boots. You know that.
No wine today, huh?
What?
We good? You don't need your cup?
Yeah, where the cup at?
Nah, leave it. You're live already.
No, get the cup for the filming.
All right.
For a cup, man. You gotta have a cup.
You only got no viewers on live. Only thing is, since I'm using the phone, I can't do the Instagram thing. So y'all have to do Instagram on your shit. Yeah, go send out a thing, y'all.
Yeah, he sent it out.
Yeah.
You want to do it on mine?
I would love to do it on yours.
Oh, no pause. He's talking to a woman.
Talking to a woman, right? I can get away with that.
You gotta stand.
Hey, James, what's up? It's trouble.
Or you could post questions in your story.
Yeah, you can do that now.
That's how you know how long I haven't done the live.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure my shit out.
I'm gonna give him my phone to do live.
I'm gonna do it for my I'm doing it too. How about that?
Well, nigga, you gotta sit your ass down over here, so hold it on yourself.
I don't know if I'm gonna get more viewers, but we'll try.
I gotta go get the gimbal and get all of that be live already.
Uh-huh.
Nigga, you got it right there.
I got you.
For this motherfucker.
Okay.
Nigga, this shit turned off.
Because you done took so long.
God damn. First of all, if you're going live, this is how I know this nigga don't go live.
Okay.
You have to hold it up this way.
Oh, that's for real?
Yes. Sit your ass.
Hold on, let's see how
Sit your ass.
Okay.
Sit your ass.
It's my cup.
I can't respond to nobody though.
Oh, that sucks.
It's alright.
Nah, I mean I can, but I mean hey, listen. Y'all niggas want to multitask over here, hire some help. I got
you, but when I get
so
my
why can't you answer the question?
Call you and send you
what happened to the other screen?
Make sure it's clear.
What happened to the iPad?
My friend is bringing it back today. Actually, she had did a party in the house and
no, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Off of that and left it in Brooklyn.
Right.
Nigga, we are live.
All right, I got you.
God.
No, that's my tax man. That's my tax man. I gotta pay my taxes.
We live.
Yeah, we live.
On Instagram.
I gotta pay my taxes, so I got.
You gotta pay your taxes. Aren't we in a shutdown?
No, we not in a shutdown. I just spoke to him. My tax man.
Yeah, what up, Shelly?
Yo, what's happening? How you living? We about to get this thing shaking.
They doing a live bit over here. So if I'm holding two cameras,
now, so give me mine. Give me mine. I'm so I can talk to people.
Yeah, so just flip the camera on you.
Alright, bet.
You know what I'm saying? Pass that to Poops. You have one viewer on there.
What's good? Hold on.
All right,
I gotta start doing
What's good?
Who on there, Pooh?
Sick of your iPhone users and your weak ass batteries.
Oh please, Android.
Hey, my shit is all day since 7 o'clock.
Bootlegging like.
What's up?
I'm bootlegging.
What up?
I'm bootlegging like.
How y'all
back
doing?
In the days.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, it is 5.
I don't know why people never sit like
3,
this.
Why we always have some color coordination going on?
Y'all niggas
Bam.
Boom, 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 boom.
And we back. Before you start talking smack, we back.
Time out. First of all,
here we go.
We are back, but I told y'all to.
Oh, here we go.
To do a live last week.
Right.
I told y'all to, and nobody got back. I'm talking to you because he was going to do it. You had said I just got home.
I said I just got home to let you know I'm ready for the freaking
here we go.
live.
And
then when you said what you said, nobody said nothing. So I was like,
you give a half a sentence.
Let me go make
I
some
just
candles.
got home. And you ain't say I just got home.
Nobody said anything.
Okay, right.
So I made some candles.
Hold on, that's what we hear now.
We here now. Go ahead, y'all.
Now.
We gonna start going live more.
Facts. We going live here. We going live here.
We live in the show.
Well, we not gonna go live on my phone. But I just got a phone with my tax man. But go ahead.
Tax man.
You can do all angles.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my money. I always do.
We give a fuck
get
about
your
tax.
shit the same time we get ours, nigga. Government shut down.
Hello.
All right,
so go ahead. Let's go.
There's no disrespect. Podcast meaning we mean no disrespect. Sorry for the delay. We're here to stay.
That's right.
And
we the real no disrespect.
The real no disrespect.
Not to my other niggas.
Not the mother niggas.
Not that White Star.
Where the
real niggas is at?
But like we said, we no disrespect. I'm Pookie the Dream, and I'm with.
I'm Cool Ass Trev, and of course, in the middle to break up our connections sometimes is
I am _Deville. How you doing? I do that to annoy y'all.
Okay, well, you're gonna be annoyed when you get sued. Before we get started, I want to say this real quick because I don't want no female out there to feel like we're gonna touch on a sensitive topic today, and I don't want no female to feel like we're siding with what we're saying. This is strictly our opinions on what's been going on recently in the news regarding R. Kelly and things of that nature.
All of the sexual predators.
Yeah, all of them. So we're giving our opinions, but we understand this is a very sensitive topic and subject. So please don't take this to heart. We're just giving you our opinions on it. We do not promote sexual violence, abuse of any nature going towards women. So with that being said, let's get the show started. Boom. See how professional I am? I had a daughter, now much more professional. Shit is extra loud.
Don't worry, we're going to get to Rex Trev later on.
For 8 months. 9 months, he's going to be cool.
No, he's not.
Right. It wasn't. Now, in a year, watch, he's going to come up in here and bitches ain't shit but hoes and shit.
I still listen to bitches ain't shit but hoes and shit. My daughter ain't no bitch.
Yeah, but
there's some bitches out there.
There's bitches and hoes and tricks
out there. And the bitches that was tricking, let me stop.
This is what I said. So anyway,
all right. So check it. Let me start though. How you been?
I've been straight. This shutdown is starting to affect the department I'm in.
Oh, word?
Yeah, because
you get unemployment.
Huh?
You get unemployment.
No.
Yeah, you will.
On a furlough?
Yeah, you get unemployment if they fire you. How long you been there?
No, they can't fire me. They have to put me on a furlough.
So you don't get paid?
No.
I still go to work and just fuck everything up.
You know, like the TSA right now.
Let me tell you something.
Them niggas is letting in everything right now.
First of all, I only feel sorry. I only have sympathy for the TSA workers, the retired workers who live off the pension and things like that. I do not feel sorry for any one of you motherfuckers who are living off the welfare system.
What?
Oh wait, the welfare?
Let me finish. I do not feel sorry for any one of you motherfuckers who getting food stamps and you work. I do not feel sorry for you motherfuckers who letting the motherfucking government pay your rent and you work. And let me tell you something.
Wait.
You got a point though.
Let me tell you something, because the welfare system is not a generational wealth thing. It's a stepping stone to get your shit in order. So if you going through this government shutdown and you saying, oh, it's affecting me, but you have a job and you're able to get up and get a job and work and take care of yourself, I don't give a fuck about you. Because just do like everybody else do. Go get a job and learn how to budget your money. Because, like I said, the government ain't for you. It's a stepping stone. Now.
Okay, well, to some degree, I understand. But still in all, like, you got people that disabled.
I feel
he just said.
I know. I get what you're saying.
I'm talking about niggas.
But okay,
taking advantage of in general that taking advantage of the system.
2 hands.
That's spending my good taxpayer money.
Exactly.
To buy y'all dirty ass Jordans and Gucci belts to hang off your ass. You can kiss my black ass. I'm with Trevor on that one. Because anytime I walk down 125th Street and I see y'all niggas with all these Jordans and fake ass Gucci belts on, that's my taxpayers' money going to this bullshit.
You know what? Because they do take a lot of
there are people who, it's not even about taxes. I'm talking about the people who take advantage of the system and then be like, oh man, that government shutdown is gonna fuck me up. Who's gonna pay my rent? Or who's gonna pay my portion?
Honestly speaking, there are circumstances from me and in interviewing certain clients that they do have jobs, and sometimes the jobs that they have is not enough, so they need the assistance.
Can I say my stance
again? He made it clear.
I just want to make sure. I have to make sure. Because you know how he is.
See?
I know how I am.
We're not starting 2019.
Chad don't be caring about nobody. He be on his light skin shit.
See, here we go. And we're not doing that. We're not doing that divide and conquer shit neither. So you don't have to do nothing. I'm being clear and transparent because you've been using that word a lot.
Aw, transparency. You're growing.
No, I know words. My vocabulary is, come on.
You know the word. Do you know as far as putting it into action? That's 2 different things. Thank you.
This nigga.
Putting it into action. Well, I don't spill all my guts on the gram, so I won't be that as transparent as other people.
You are transparent through your words, though.
Yes, you are.
Most definitely. So. Y'all get what I'm saying. I'm talking about specifically the people who take advantage of the system. If this government shutdown is affecting you and you're willing and have an able body to get your ass up every day and work, go find a job, go sell some pussy, go do something to contribute to society, I don't give a fuck about you. Do what you gotta do to get your money and get paid.
Them niggas kicked me off welfare in like 3 months.
Cause it's a stepping stone.
Of course, but you know.
But people take it and have it for
part-time job. They took my
30 years. I've been on welfare 25 years.
Have kids. Oh, don't worry about the government take care of you. No, obviously not. That part I don't have a problem with. Now the people that's being affected by it, that's retired,
families.
Right, and that get all them old folks who retired and worked their asses off.
I mean, I need my wick though.
You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's different though.
I need my wick.
That's different.
Because that shit costs money.
You know what's unfortunate though, that there's
that's
some
the least
people
they can do for as much money they take out my fucking pocket every week.
That are working within the department, and some of the people that approach them with them having the furlough, they're trying to deny them. I'm just sitting here like I'm not intruding into that's kind of foul though. They need that.
Pussy ain't never go off the market.
Oh my god.
Clearly.
I'm just saying.
Somebody likes it fresh.
Fresh and direct.
Listen, let me tell you something, Rue. You sitting there with that face. Let me zoom in on this motherfucker.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
I don't give a fuck.
if niggas could sell dick the way your women could sell pussy, it'll be twice as many millionaires out here because we be selling dick left and right.
How said that?
No disrespect to the viewers who are under the ages who are PG-13.
Hey, they should not be watching I don't follow nobody.
You do not do nobody's PG-13 at all.
Well, I got nieces and nephews.
But you never PG-13, Trav.
I just think of them as
you gotta cut that shit out too. The hypocrisy is going
on. You are nowhere near PG-13.
You made me start cursing. I was a saint. I was.
That's the rap though.
I'm fucking reverend over here.
That's the rap.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna try to maintain the
lies.
My language.
Lies.
Please, my language.
Yo, you talk like this around your son.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Nigga, you talking like this around my son.
You talking around my son. And my son is 18 months.
I'm cut from a different cloth.
Done. I'm so done with you. All right, so let's get on
from
topic.
A different cloth.
Let's get on topic.
Don't repeat what you heard in his house.
Oh God. Let's get on topic. Let's get start off with
R. Kelly. Let's go. R. Kelly. Now listen. Okay, I gave you the disclaimer. We all saw what's going on with R. Kelly. Mm-hmm. Okay. I want to be clear. I want to be so people could really hear what I got to say. What R. Kelly did was messed up, right?
Yeah, I could agree.
R. Kelly is not the only person in this situation who should be looked down upon, because there was a lot of people in this situation who helped him do what he did to those women. All right? Mm-hmm. Even though he manipulated them in a way and put himself in a predicament to have these actions taken against him, but it was also the men, the women around him who helped him get to this, to help him do that, to get all those type of right, and turned a blind eye to what was going on, only because R. Kelly. Cool. It wasn't that they was cool. Only because R. Kelly had money, and one hit record feeds 1 million families, and R. Kelly had millions of hits. So when you have hits like that, and you're a commodity to a label in the industry, they tend to turn a blind eye. Now, I know he's collaborated with a lot of people.
Collaborated and written.
Yeah, collaborate. No, but I'm just talking about the collaboration part of what he's done right now. Because R. Kelly may have this is a mental issue that he also is dealing with as well, right? That's not to make no excuse for him, but when Tiger Woods did the same thing and had sex with all those white women or all those women, and made that stupid ass phone call, hey, this is Tiger. The moment they say, well, he has a condition, they got him help. Now, when it's a black man,
but Tiger was
let him finish.
Tiger is a black man, but when we talking R. Kelly now, when it's an urban black man, we tend to break him down more and more and more instead of getting him the help, as if like when Tiger was doing it, people was like, oh, he's white, he's not one of us.
Listen,
they gave him a pat.
You comparing what Tiger Woods did, fucking them porno joints, to what R. Kelly did? Stop right there.
I'm not comparing what Tiger did. I'm comparing the consequences that's being taken on black men and how black men get.
Listen, that nigga's a monster, son. I'm sorry. I can't find nothing else to say, but he's a fucking monster. There's people out there that just fucking monsters.
Okay, let me ask you this though: are you just now believing that he was a monster? Like,
no, I'm just old enough to care now.
That's where the problem is.
No, it's not the
problem. I think that's one of the problems.
Wait, one of the things I can speak on that kind of really messed with me on like two aspects. One, the way they played chess around the time period when the issues was being surfaced.
Okay,
and I remember that was in my teeth when they the first time when they started off with the Aaliyah situation, and then when they revealed the tape of him peeing on that little girl and stuff like that. I was like a teenager around that time, and I used to bump.
Too.
I used to bump on his music. Me and my homegirl, we hit each other up, and we was like, we went crazy off of Best of Both Worlds.
Now, okay,
and that was around that same exact time when it happened.
Listen. One more point.
Let me finish. Hold that thought. So, around that time period, as I'm watching the documentary, I'm watching the girls that's at the court system, and I was like, at that moment in time, due to the fact of the music, the way they did mask it towards the music, you couldn't even really take it to perspective of what was really going on. And as I was watching it, it stirred up a lot of emotions for me.
Was that the part where he was writing songs based off of them? A lot of the music at that time or something.
Yes.
Like that?
And I was dancing to it, and I was reciting the lyrics and everything like that so freely. And as I'm watching the documentary, it kind of like really stirred up a lot of emotions. Like, damn, like
that part.
He's really a monster. Like,
I get what you're saying. No, all
jokes aside, it was
nasty.
They played a mean good game of masking everything completely for you not to even really pay attention to what's going on. That it's only because it's black women.
No. It's not only because it's black women. Because
if it was white women, it would have been different.
No. I feel like this. He's a money maker.
He is a money maker.
They turned the blind eye. First of all, and then people turned the blind eye. They had us sing "I Believe I Can Fly" in every graduation,
every assembly,
right? So the fact that he made songs like that, it gives you a different perspective. He did songs. He did that was a 12 play. He did the song "Bump and Grind." Keep it on the down low, and he also gave us the
Keep it on the down low.
And he also gave us "I Believe I Can Fly." And when he gave us that,
greatest,
exactly.
And then
I deleted all his songs off my phone.
Why?
I'm done. I can't do it. It just you wouldn't understand as me as a woman. I've been through issues. You get what I'm saying? I've been through my own sense of abuse in certain circumstances. Right. So for me to support somebody that has done that to other women, I can't do that.
Did you delete the Best of Both Worlds?
I deleted everything. This morning I was listening to throwbacks that I had in my throwback mixtape, and the Ja Rule song. If it wasn't I deleted that. Point. I was so mad.
So let me ask you one question. Let me ask you particularly one question. How do you feel about all the artists who clearly had to know something that still went and recorded songs with him?
Great, thank you, because that was my next step.
Because here's the problem. Before you actually answer, because I know what Trevor's getting at, because I feel the same way about it is.
I don't
First of all, a wolf is going to be a wolf. That's what you need to understand. And in the wild, a wolf doesn't care if the mama deer teaches her child how to run faster to get away from the predator. A predator is going to be a predator. Right. That being said, you had two things going on. You had parents condoning the shit and other people condoning it because they were getting paid. It's all around money. So at the end of the day, while R. Kelly's a piece of shit, the bigger piece of shit in the toilet bowl is all of these other people.
But that's the reason why a couple of days ago I made a statement. It's like they say money is the root of evil. No, money just shows who the person is really is. That's what money really proves. Who that person truly is.
Because it's the same thing with Harvey Weinstein.
It gives them the ability to do whatever they want. If he didn't have the money that he wouldn't be able to do that.
He was Hollywood. Now that he's not Hollywood, now you want to condemn him.
Now check this out. 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, we was arguing about King of R&B.
Yeah, we was.
And everybody was.
I said Luther Vandross. I said Luther Vandross. I've been said Luther.
Two of the tops is out of there. R. Kelly and Usher.
I'm just saying. 2 weeks ago.
You know what?
The irony.
Let's go back. Hold up. I'm going to go back further than 2 weeks. Because I'm going to go back to when the tape came out.
What tape?
The ass-eating tape. Which one?
The R. Kelly tape?
Right, the R. Kelly tape.
That was my shit.
Eating the ass in
Check
90,
That was my shit.
That
was in
98, 99.
98.
That was
2000.
2000.
Whatever it was.
I was going to Columbus.
20 years
right,
ago.
and I was working at Harlem Hospital. I remember that.
Yeah.
And I remember a lot of females.
VHS.
A lot of females. I'm not saying you.
At high school.
Yeah, but
the funny thing is, I didn't know about that tape.
That's fine.
You didn't know about the tape?
Not that tape.
Where the fuck was you at?
No, because she wasn't of age to know about it.
Not even
she is our age.
I'm around the same.
We are the same age.
I just didn't know about that tape.
Okay, but check it out.
I seen the tape.
Let me just say this. A lot of women, when that tape came out, they saw the tape. And a lot of women were, I didn't hear no real friction about him peeing on the girl or how young the girl was. Now, my mom's like, something wrong because that girl looked a little young. I heard that a little bit. But I also heard, damn, look at that nigga on camera.
That nigga can eat my ass.
He can do that. His shit hanging. He can piss on me. Yeah. This is what I heard.
And wait, hold on. Now let me add on to that because it's going to sound like you and I are ganging up on people, but we just stating the facts here. Because take it 20 years later, his birthday, last week, he's in the club. Mm-hmm. Bitches is screaming, take me hostage, nigga. Lock me up.
You know what?
It's on me.
There's a lot with that story.
That's what you said about the bitches.
But the main part about it is the help that he had to get all those women. And yes, he is a pedophile. Something is definitely wrong with him mentally.
He should be locked up
and also,
for being a pedophile.
Also, he was abused as a child.
Okay,
and no. This is not an excuse. But a fact of the matter is, most people that have been abused as a young child think it's normal to abuse because they don't look at it as abuse.
What's that? It's not Stockholm syndrome. What's the other psychological situation whenever they have abusers like that? And then the same thing he did with his captors, in a sense, they make you or turn you or train you into becoming just
right, because they think it's normal. I don't know
what's the term for that?
I don't know the
can't look it up now.
I don't know the specific term, but working in the field I work in for the years I've worked, I know mentally when you're abused and a person continues to abuse you, it feels like that's normal. So when you get older, you do the abuse.
He's right.
Even when you know it feels wrong, it's like, but this is what's
been happening to me.
What he's saying is totally right.
No.
What he's saying is
I
true.
get what you're saying, but when you're fucking bragging about it,
and as far as the song, you mean?
The songs, calling yourself the Pied Piper. Right. When you're fucking bragging about it, you know what you're doing is wrong.
He did
that. That's when you become a serious.
Now, you're making an excuse. That's always mental. If it's mental, he'll be carrying on about his life.
Where's the term for that?
Oh, I can get off.
But when you're bragging about it, then it's a bit.
We'll get
How many people?
None.
Say it all.
I got 3. I got 3.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, you was talking crazy a minute ago.
But
no, I just feel like
she get more views than you.
That's what he said.
I just feel like
I'm still alive, baby.
There's a lot of just go back to it's a lot of people who
are they saying anything?
Who are also co-conspirators of the whole thing.
Don't post
because if you rob a bank and I wait in the car and I'm the driver of the bank, I'm gonna get the time too.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like a lot of artists may have already known what he was doing.
I think nobody knew more about what R. Kelly did besides that damn manager nigga that was with him.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm talking as far as industry. I feel like we already know the music business, entertainment is a small business, especially if you're one of the fortunate ones who can make millions of dollars and have that talent to create hit after hit after hit and make the money you make. People tend to look at you like, oh, that's the golden goose right there. I'm not going to say nothing because he's affecting me.
It's the same as Harvey Weinstein. Everybody in the industry already knew. If you were setting up,
heard anything about Harvey Weinstein.
Listen, if you got set up with a meeting,
you ain't heard nothing about Harvey Weinstein because you're not in white,
and you're not in that field. You're not in that business.
And the thing about white people, and
Here's another one.
They protect each other.
Here's another one.
More or less. Black people tear the shit down.
You need to tell me, out of 1,000 women, Larry Nassar, another documented piece of shit, the U.S. Olympic doctor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was disgusting.
That out of 1,000 women, it took till the very end for them to find out and say, oh, we didn't know this was going on. Bullshit. Because the same way these black families, it's like, fuck it, R. Kelly going to give me a fucking Benz or going to pay off my house note. Fuck it. This shit is cool. It ain't that bad. It's the same way white people was like, if my daughter can win this gold medal and represent our country and do X and Y, then you know what? I don't want to ruin the opportunity for my child. But y'all knew this shit was going on. It's only years later now that you can't be an Olympian that you can fucking say,
right.
Oh, I'm hurt. I'm distraught over this shit. Be distraught from the beginning because you don't sell your soul. If you sell your soul in my book, you can't complain.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you're saying because now that it's out, now everybody has something to say, and a lot of people want to just be a part now.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Because people, I had a chick debate me on shit, and like I would never listen to his music, and I can't believe da.
There's a lot of motherfuckers stepping in the name of love on their birthdays at barbecues.
But yes,
and that's a thing in Chicago.
That's missing the whole fucking point.
No, I hear your point. I'm just saying.
What's your point, Coop?
Because y'all ain't let me get in anyway. It was the Rel and Trev show.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
What?
Honestly, because
he said the Rel and Trev.
Before anything, money.
Right.
Money was the root of it. Now R. Kelly ain't generating. No. You gotta go.
That's the reason why they started shutting down so many properties that he has. They did the studio in Chicago, right?
Allegedly. Cause they ain't say
it's the thing.
They ain't show nobody run that motherfucker yet.
Only time you hear about shit like this is you either a pimp or you're a predator. That's it.
And the money ain't flowing, so like you said, now you gotta go.
You gotta go.
But that's the whack part about it because what the
it's not whack. You had to go though.
No.
They just let
they
let that monster free.
No.
Now you gotta go.
This is what I'm saying. Why it's whack? It's whack because of all of these social media people who jump on the bandwagon, but they're not realizing on the back end they're seeing the whole story. All they want to do is condemn, because the way society is set up today is, I feel it's a certain group of people, I'm going to call them millennials. They like to just wake up and say, who can we complain about today? Without even caring if it's a valid complaint or not. Because the Kevin Hart situation is the same thing. You condemned a comedian for making a joke about his own family member that he apologized for. But because now he's reaching a certain status level,
don't get too big, nigga.
Exactly. And it's he's not even talking to you or at you. And this shit was said 10 years. Where was the complaint 10 years ago? It wasn't because he wasn't big enough. Now because he's big enough, now you want to sit here and condemn. Because that's the cool thing to do. That's tear down anything. Anybody who gets to a certain level, you got to be picture perfect out here. Yet and still, you're not complaining about nobody out here calling people niggas, X and Y and Z. Everything is cool because you get to pick and choose what you want to complain about today. So that's my issue.
No. Now my second point.
Yeah.
The biggest blame is the black man. He targeted the same kind of girls all the time. Broken homes. If they had a decent man in their life, as a father, she probably wouldn't have been in that predicament. So I gotta hold that one.
Some of them did have fathers though.
Yo, why he dead? Because he touched my daughter, he's dead.
Because
point blank, period. That
they was comfortable with the check.
See, but that's so black men.
Right. I get what you're saying. Though.
Black men, because you touch anybody in my family.
Exactly.
It's
no way somebody can.
If I want R. Kelly, I'll kill him.
I got 4 boys. There's no way anybody out here could press any one of my kids, and I'm not out here putting my foot in somebody's fucking
we know how you do that. You like slapping niggas.
But that speaks to your point. You had parents that turned the blind.
Yo, the dude that was on our documentary sitting there with the mother, and the other dude that had the big ass earpiece in his ear. I said, y'all niggas is pussy.
Cause there's no way.
That dead pussy. You're not gonna have my daughter. And I'm thinking he doing all kind of foul shit.
If I love and care about my
and I'm on TV crying and complaining, having press conferences, you're looking like you're just chasing clout.
You're looking foolish.
So now,
and that's what Master P said. Ain't no way in the world.
I'm letting my daughter fly in Chicago. What the fuck you know in Chicago?
Please, R. Kelly be dead.
No, you right. How do y'all feel about the celebrities now want to pull all their shit from the nigga?
I mean,
again, y'all niggas knew when you was in the studio, because I'm pretty sure he had a chick with him in the studio.
But let me tell you something about that. Chill, you gotta chill on that. You gotta chill on that. This is the thing. When you hear allegedly, it pushes things to the back of the head. Okay. Now everybody know Bill Cosby. I didn't want to believe Bill Cosby. I
still think that was allegedly
until he went to jail. Like, damn, Bill Cosby was raping bitches.
I still think that was allegedly.
It's still, but no.
They all 50 bitches ain't come out and say it.
So what?
Only two.
But he beat all of them but one. That means that's karma for Bill.
So how about this?
Then the ugliest one out of all of that.
What about silence? You are a woman. This is a Me Too moment.
No, I'm not silent. I'm waiting for them to stop going
back
and forth with themselves.
Go ahead.
To be quite honest, and based off of a perspective of who I was prior in one time, I was it's never going to happen to me type of situation, and I've actually been through abusive situation, and to watch that situation as far as come into play or fruition again by watching that R. Kelly documentary and really replay everything back to myself. Honestly, as a woman, sometimes it's hard for you to actually see that a situation is really what it is for what it is at that moment in time. And I'm just being real. No matter how strong.
You talking about that situation?
Yeah. Okay. No matter how strong a woman is, because I'm speaking advocately as a person that used to be like, never me, and I wish a nigga would, and I'll fucking Lorena Bobbitt type of shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, as a woman that actually has had female friends that I even help escape out of abusive situations multiple times, and then to find myself in a situation where I was in an abusive relationship for 5 years, that I didn't notice it was a full abusive relationship from start. It's a real situation that you don't know what it is until it comes to play. Right. Like what you were saying earlier before we even start filming, you and Poop was like, don't say anything. You was like, that dude is real smart on how he manipulate you.
No. Whoa. Because you gonna give me no. You gonna give me his manipulation skills was crazy. I don't mean
I didn't
that.
say you was agreeing with it. I never said that.
You gonna have me.
I said let me finish.
No.
I said let me finish.
Gotta say that verbatim there.
I said let me finish. You don't let me finish. It's things like that one thing that was repetitive, and that's what people gotta pay attention to the most in that documentary. What was repeated was like he would train them.
Mm-hmm. He damn sure was.
Each person said, from grown to young, he would do little things to train me, and you didn't know you were being trained.
The crazy part,
you don't know you were being trained.
When the chick told, one of the craziest parts when she said,
like Poop, that goes back to Poop. Blame the black man and blame the parents. A wolf doesn't care if you trained your cat. That's your job as a parent.
You have to protect them.
It's your job to protect your child.
No, but even if with situations like that,
be a predator.
But no, but even if with situations like that, sometimes you don't even know. Nobody with my situation, nobody knows.
Listen, okay. Oh,
You get what I'm saying?
Are you saying the guy you was with was training you at first?
I don't think he was training me. I think he was doing things like everybody does little things to just test the waters, and they do little things a little bit to make it seem like it's something that's beneficial for that person.
I don't get it.
But it's more beneficial for them.
I know. I you know what? I get it a little bit, and the only reason why I get it is because at one point or another, I have manipulated.
We all have.
Yeah. But I have manipulated people for my own benefit.
For your own, you make it seem like it's for their benefit.
And then the thing was, I know exactly what you're saying, because I've done that, not to the fact of to the extreme where I abuse people.
Basically.
But my manipulation skills came from just me.
How can I get
over?
But that's any woman.
How can I get what I want?
That's any man there.
That's people.
That's people.
That's people.
Yes, it is.
You may be fair, but there are certain things that you will do, little things, so you sweeten it up a little bit so you can get what you want and make it seem like that person is getting the better half of the deal.
Right.
That's
what it is.
That's not manipulation.
No, that's manipulation. Regardless of anything, it's a bargaining tool.
You may look at it as bargaining, but in the beginning, it's manipulation.
Because it's still manipulation.
For me, it was like I'm going to
use good shit that you want to call
manipulation. Okay, it's bargaining when you do it once or twice. Manipulation is when I'm going to continue to find. If it's 5 people, I'm going to try my trick on 5 people. If 2 people catch it, those are the 2 people I'm going to always go to for certain things I need that's going to satisfy me for the moment I need the satisfaction.
And you ain't getting nothing back. You ain't giving nothing back.
You make it
I'm not giving nothing back.
And you make it seem like that it's for beneficial for them.
That's wicked.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
But you haven't done that?
No.
I have done that.
I'm fair.
You never
said. There's little and the way you're thinking about big.
If I take you on a date, I'm hopefully the date will be good enough that you want to give me some vagina.
And
it's called bargaining.
See, that's called bargaining. I get what he's saying. See, my thing was, okay, I did my shit. I did my thing.
Hold on. Did you say that up front? I'm going to take you out to dinner.
Some
you agree that dinner that's a bargain.
That's a bargain.
When you put it out there on the table.
It's on the table.
Certain things have to be said. If you swipe your mental card, you got to go talk to the conductor or he's going to try to train. Big Draco. Manipulation. Y'all manipulating people? Get out of here, man. I keep it 100. On top of 100.
Me personally, well, I've manipulated people for exchange of cash, food, sex in some cases. Nah, man. You know, but that was then. So, but
I never manipulated nobody.
It's all been a bargain, son. Always been a bargain.
I like flirting.
Everything's been a bargain.
I don't manipulate.
I've manipulated.
No,
I've manipulated.
It's not a fair exchange if you're not putting all of this stuff out on the table at first.
No, it's not. Listen, certain things don't have to be said, bro. People do their job.
Trev,
just do your job, Jack. Just do your job.
See,
listen. This is a
what
routine.
Do you call that word when they refuse to accept
No. Okay.
Denial.
Dating is like scratch offs. You pay, you scratch, you win. Sometimes you don't. It was a bargain. You said, "Hold on, let me do this." I didn't manipulate the lotto nigga.
Let me tell you what a bargain is. Let me tell you what a bargain is. A
bargain is not a surprise. A bargain is there. You already know what you're getting and when is a return. What's up?
In my photography days, I do a photo shoot for a ticket. I said it's going to be $100 for the photo shoot.
Somebody came with.
Then they get here, wait until I do the photo shoot and say, "Oh, I don't have $100 to give you." Oh, so then how do you plan to pay? I'll suck your dick. That's a bargain.
Wait, I'm done.
That's a bargain. Now let me tell you what manipulation is. Manipulation is if I said, "Nah, we can do the photo shoot. Now don't worry about paying. Nah, I just want to do it TFP." And you, the model, say, "Okay, that's cool." Now on the shoot, I turn into a scumbag and be like, well, I thought since I was doing a photo shoot for free, you was going to give me some pussy. That's a manipulation because you didn't state that from the beginning.
But you want to state it at the end?
But I wouldn't.
That's the same as you taking a chick on a date.
But if you don't say nothing at all,
I thought I was.
But if you don't say nothing, all right, listen. Hold on.
See, I wouldn't be blunt like that, but I was just.
Then you manipulating.
You find a way to make it though.
Wait a minute. Now listen. Hold on. Now listen. Now what you just said, right? Mm-hmm. If you don't say it in the beginning, it's not a bargain. If you say it at the end, it's a manipulation. But if you don't say nothing at all, you're fair.
No, it's not. It's still manipulation.
The scratch off, if I win, if I lose.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Because you're still taking an action for you to get something.
Let's take a vote on that online. Can we post that on the page?
Yes, please. We have to.
Still manipulation.
Okay.
Take a girl out the date. Is it manipulation or is it bargaining?
We are.
No, you said what the expectancy of.
Cool.
Oh yeah,
let's get to it. All right, because we're gonna end with R.K. because it's basically over. How you feel about the people some of the people who was interviewing him, who their little scandals and shit came out as they was talking. I'm specifically talking about Torre.
Who the fuck is that?
He's a journalist.
Oh, the nigga with the afro.
Right.
And fucking thespian.
Right. He looks like one.
But all that I don't
What's
know
wrong with him?
No,
that's one of them.
He came out. He was the one that asked R.
face.
Kelly, "Do you like teenage girls?"
Yeah, R. Kelly pros. He was like,
"What do you mean?"
We like
that was the funniest interview ever.
But that was a good ass response because 17, 18, and 19 still have teen behind it, but in some states they're legal. And I'm just stating the facts. I'm
pretty sure at 15, 16, you know if you want to be peed on or not.
Okay, he's also stating the facts. That's
you're old enough to know if you want to be pissed
and
off.
For the people who read the Bible, it says by the age of 12, you know right from wrong.
Don't quote me.
Not the age of 12, but by the age of 15.
Not
really.
No.
But in the Bible says something. It says that.
By 15, you know the consequences if you get in it.
These niggas wore sandals.
Not really. They don't.
Know what that means?
Who don't?
They don't.
Well, then the parents
so much simpler.
Until it actually happens.
They don't know what.
They don't know about no damn consequences until it actually happens.
Motherfuckers, no. What are you talking about? People know exactly about
when the reality sets in when the situation happens. That's when they get it.
No. Because people know about consequences way.
You talking about teenagers?
Yes.
No,
I can't agree with that.
Not teenagers.
At 15, my ass knew if I hopped this.
But what generation was you in? This generation? Hell, fucking no.
Because the parents suck. Therefore,
he was getting people from our generation. He was doing this for years. So a little older than us.
She's the same age as me. She's 2 years younger.
He married her at 15 years old.
Here's the other part of that.
He had her pregnant.
Before he was R. Kelly, when he was Robert Kelly, I'm pretty sure he was a predator already before he had fame.
He just made that nigga internationally predatory.
So you get what I'm saying?
Or intercontinental.
You know in your hood who like the young girls, who the nigga
I don't actually.
Girl
I heard who like the young chicks in my hood.
See, allegedly, you still gave him that though, right?
I heard. I didn't. There wasn't.
You gave him that though, right?
I did. I heard because that was alleged. There wasn't no video. No, there wasn't no video of him pissing on nobody. But you just hear it was a rumor. And you know back in the days in the 90s, the niggas would tell you, don't fuck with him because he did this and she did that just because
you
they want to fuck with the girl.
All the time in Hollywood about people allegedly doing different things.
Okay.
Like, come on. You think
but when there's proof or there's something you could go back to,
I still ain't see a picture of Drake baby. Pusha said everybody knew he had a son. I ain't seen no picture.
No, but it's different.
So this is a legend.
But all right, so how we feel about how people coming at them, but also have their own skeletons in their closet? Because we're going to end it on that.
I mean, we all human, man.
You have to speak about
is it certain humans are worse than others?
There's also Charlamagne.
Charlamagne has stuff? Mm-hmm. Charlamagne doesn't have stuff. You can't mention that because that was not proven. And that was a lie. Charlamagne's case was a lie. And he went to court.
And was exonerated.
Yep. That's a fact.
It wasn't a payoff?
Wasn't a payoff at all. He said he did not do that. It wasn't me. He took the test and everything, and it came back that he didn't have nothing to do with that girl who said she was raped by Charlamagne, and she brought the shit back up after it was proven that he had nothing to do with it. He wasn't there, and she only brought it up because she had
it like you were just sitting there in the trial case.
No, it's proven. It's documented that he did not have nothing, and literally
found not guilty.
Right,
literally, he's gonna pay out.
How you feel about R. Kelly's brother?
First of all, R. Kelly's brother was stupid.
Which one?
All of them. Because when R. Kelly said, no, that wasn't me on tape, that's my brother. First of all, nigga, I'm not going to jail for that.
Of course not. See, he's smart.
I'm not going to jail for that.
Stupid as fuck.
I will rob somebody before I go to jail for rape. Okay? No,
jail
nigga.
For rape. They
that was Robert Kelly. That was the nigga that sung I Believe I Can Fly, World's Greatest.
I ain't gonna run my mouth like that. But I ain't going to.
Oh, yes. That nigga, him. Let me tell you how I know that's him. That's that nigga. I just hope. I'm not going to jail for rape.
Listen.
Give me any other crime.
No, it's not like he was being investigated. But my thing is this. The other brother in for crimes God knows what.
And they both said they was.
The nigga said, what? I'd have took that. He said, I'd have took that.
That was he said,
I'd have got a record deal and I'd have been rich. I was like, for 100,000, nigga, you going to jail. The other brother said, I'd have took that. You could tell that nigga.
But that's the ignorance.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to get R. Kelly. You belong in the jail, and a lot of other people belong under the jail.
I'm going to tell you something else. He's not going to jail.
He's not.
I don't think so neither.
He's not going to jail, and he's not going to pay $1 extra of his money.
And I think a lot of the stories that's coming out about.
Yeah, of course.
And I think a lot of the stories
that's the reason why that all of them couldn't come forward.
And it's quiet right now. And on TMZ, they caught the chick out there Gucci down to the socks.
Which chick?
TMZ, one of the chicks that was on the joint, one of his former slaves, caught her coming out of shopping out of Beverly Hills somewhere. She was like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm just on a new vacation. I'll play the clip for you afterwards.
We'll have that.
It was two clips. It was 2 clips. Her shopping, and she said, yeah, you know, it's all about the money. That's all it is, because she was dumb. And then you had the same ones on the show in the documentary, even though I didn't watch it, footage of them at the concert in front row singing all his songs, looking happy as shit. Clear chance for your ass to get away from it. First of all, people, slave is the poor girl, Katie, whoever, just now, who the white man came, shot and killed her parents, and kept her captive for 5 months. That's a slave.
No, but that's Stockholm syndrome. That's really Stockholm syndrome. Yes. Stockholm syndrome is some real shit,
that's pimping, man.
Yeah, and they said it right.
Then.
He said
so
it right.
Then don't sit there and fucking say I was a slave and I was forced. The man didn't put a fucking gun to your head.
Right.
Not once. You made a conscious decision to say, I'm going to stay here.
I wouldn't call
because
it.
I'm being taken care of.
I wouldn't call it a conscious decision.
That poor girl, 13-year-old, it was a slave.
I'm not going to call it.
I down in a house.
No, but I'm just saying. All right,
I can't call it.
You don't think you could put?
Either,
you don't think you could put invisible chains on someone?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
I'm
not.
True.
Of course you can.
Especially a fucking child. A 13-year-old.
And it's years of them going through that.
Everybody said they had sex with Sparkle Niche. That's a slave. And she was underage? That's a slave.
And everybody said they remember.
If you stand in a room, just lock the room up there while master downstairs.
And you have to
slave.
In order for you to go somewhere.
If all you are is a sex toy, that is your job, and you can't leave.
He tells you what to eat. That's a slave.
I'm sorry. I mean, there's people that like that shit.
Well, we all got our views on this.
People that like that shit, but
we just have to wait for the results because this is going to be it. And I'm pretty sure, just like this black man is have his skeletons out in the open now, there's many more black men who are going to have their skeletons come out as well, just like Torre did. With the what you call your people? The makeup artist.
What he did?
He was asking her like all type of shit like, damn, you must fucking the ass, you must taking the ass.
I know you know how to ride a dick.
Yeah, some wild shit
like the Rev over there.
You know, I just he's saying shit like that.
When my celebrity come, you can't me too me because my shit is already gonna be well documented. everybody I fucked with was with the shits. I got the text messages.
And they of age.
Okay.
There you go.
Thing. So that's the whole thing with the age thing. That's what fucks me up.
That's what it is. Hey, listen. A predator's gonna be a predator. It is our job to protect
predators. Equal priests.
Damn.
If you want to
go,
what's a synonym for predator?
We spend the whole.
We ain't doing sidewalk today.
Now we doing sidewalk. What's a synonym for predator or pedophile?
On that note, we gonna do sidewalks, man, because this nigga took this shit too far, man. What if I decide to go find God? I heard the shit podcast.
No, I'm just saying, dude, fuck that predator preacher.
Oh, you go first because you on my side. Yeah, that's how we do.
So anyway,
but listen, we still got a little bit more time.
I'm just saying, okay, to close out the R. Kelly thing, we just gotta watch and see what happens. I think he needs to go under the jail. Before that, I think R. Kelly needs some help.
He needs some help,
right? And before we tear down another black man, let's try to get him some help first.
There's plenty of black
the help is not going to work. Here's the reason why.
You trying to save him why for his legacy?
Too far gone.
I'm trying to save him.
He's really into his habits.
Okay, so what if so let's get a black man. If a black man needs some help, and you know he has some type of issues like that, let's try to catch it before it gets
out of control.
Listen,
that's all I say.
There's plenty of black people that need help. That nigga just.
There's plenty of people that need help.
He had his run,
son. Kelly needs to go to jail to atone for his sins, whatever you want to call it.
Yo, the world was selfish, and we let him do what he did just to get that music. Now we don't want to listen to it when we really find out what the fuck he was doing.
Now, okay, right. So we're gonna end it on that. And let me tell you something. Leave fucking Michael Jackson alone.
Leave Michael Jackson the fuck alone.
Because you can't.
He's gone.
He's dead. He's
Why
a dead
you
man.
Leave him alone?
And case in point, another man who was acquitted of accusations. So why bring us some shit you already know was false allegations and was proven that he didn't.
Half of them shits was for the money.
For the money.
And they said it later on.
So why would you go to Sundance and accept that shit there? Okay? I'm just tired of y'all, listen.
This is why it's hard. This is why it's hard for me to sympathize with people, and this is what ruins it for the poor children who really.
No, but this is what takes away from the validity.
It takes away from the real victims out here. Like I said, the little poor white girl whose parents were murdered and was forcibly taken out of her house and taken and held hostage. That's a real victim.
It's a victim.
Do you understand what I'm saying? This type of bullshit here based off of I can't get no more Gucci is bullshit, and it lessens it for when it's the serious cases out here. I can't feel sorry for you if for 20 years you gotta check out this shit.
What are you talking about with the R. Kelly situation? Honestly speaking, I don't know. I feel like this opened up a whole can of worms because within this situation, it actually brought more light into the situation of sexual abuse, because people don't believe people when they say things that's within that aspect, especially when you're more so of an adult. And that's the thing that really is triggering in a sense, because like you said, allegations. If you don't see the proof, then you don't believe it. But honestly speaking,
that tape was bootleg.
Honestly speaking, just because you don't have a tape or pictures or something visually to show you that something happened doesn't mean it didn't happen.
No, you got a point there. But in this case, I feel like a lot of people knew what happened and what was happening, and again, turned a blind eye because of this.
But people lie too.
Like, people do lie. I'm not saying that people don't lie. But a lot of times, what Rel was saying, it takes away. Because when two women came out about Bill Cosby, he was like, chill. That's Bill. That's Heathcliff. Right? 5 women came out, and niggas was thinking maybe they got something. 50 fucking women, niggas like, whoa, we back to that's Heathcliff Huxtable again. It's only because his skin is brown and melanated that man is in a cell a lot of times. Because Harvey Weinstein, his unmelanated skin is not in a cell.
He may be going.
He may be going.
Okay.
Okay. Then you want to talk? Then you want to talk about unmelanated motherfuckers who's not in the cell? Charlie Sheen. Fuck that bastard. That nigga got HIV
and knowingly gave AIDS to niggas. That shit was so fucked up. He gave AIDS to people, and then they said, "Oh well, we can't let y'all know who he gave the AIDS to."
Well,
so now
he ain't in jail, and that's premeditated murder.
Out here giving AIDS to.
That's premeditated murder because he's unmelanated.
That's murder. That's premeditated murder. Because you're taking somebody.
Okay. I mean, you're an asshole right now, but the fucking porn stars and AIDS is kind of in their line of work. That's like a police officer getting shot.
No,
but you don't even know.
They have regulations.
Did he just say?
But still,
did he just say once they start, there's certain people
once porn stars start moonlighting, it's in their line of work.
You know, porn stars.
He's Charlie Sheen. Hold on. He's Charlie Sheen. He has all this money. You think they're not gonna be like, hold on, we gonna fuck Charlie Sheen? Yeah, fuck that test. She gonna pay us.
Yeah.
Come on. That's also recklessness. Because if you're just gonna be a call girl, whatever, you're gonna get paid for sex. Protect yourself. Because none of it was his fucking girls.
No,
it was these random bitches. So please don't try to say, oh, he was just knowingly, they was knowingly taking this shit too. Because when you fucking people raw, you risk it all the time. So
all right. On that note, we gonna keep y'all in tune with what's going on with this arcade. Y'all gonna know. So and we're gonna bring it to you. How we bring it. What else? Anything else that went on besides that? Your man, Big Soldier, out here.
Yeah.
He want his credit.
Nah, leave that for next week because he gonna have some more.
Now give that nigga his credit. Give him his 5. You gotta give him 5.
We gonna give him more. We gonna give him more next week.
No, we gonna give him his 5 million. He said he want 5%, but my bad. Big Soldier, we ain't got 5%. We got 5 million for you.
Not 5. We gonna give about 50 seconds. Big Soldier,
hold
Big
it Draco.
Down.
Hold it down.
Drake.
Nigga said Drake.
Do something with that Gucci headband, please. Because
that shit was so fake. That shit looked like
shit was real, but
I don't think he gonna come up there.
Okay, I said it looked fake because nobody. That shit was like a supersized Gucci, like you got it off the corner of 125th Street.
No, he just
that shit was stretched.
He wore that shit a lot. He had that shit on for 4 days.
Nah, he might have switched up. You had to switch up. You gonna be
all I know Soldier Boy for is boom, I pulled up and shot the nigga.
You talking about that thing? He got that. He got a movie in AMC. He got the movie coming out in AMC. Stop it.
And he got like a Nintendo game. So shout out to Big Soldier. We looking forward to your rants. And on that note, don't put them shits on this table. Bro.
I don't care. I'm putting it on the table. I'm not part of the war.
It's time for South Wars once again.
You trying to
back
stash,
in the house once again.
Give me the pointer.
He took both his shits off. So I gotta show the whole thing.
Oh, here
because you gotta. It's a work. You gotta.
I don't have.
Did you read those already?
Nope.
I'm about to say this nigga rerun.
Nah, I'm not rerunning that.
What's happening?
Nah, brother. Time out. It's original.
Pull them tights up, brother. Them leotards up.
It's cold outside. I have my long johns on.
Me too.
Ooh.
I can't see them, motherfucker.
No way, I'm pulling them up. I got all the members. Fife,
today,
Q-Tip, Jerobi.
You said Jerobi?
You got Ali.
AKA a Tribe Called Quizzy.
I got Ali.
I got Ali.
Can you pan in on his face right now before I put him on tape?
All right, I got his face. Now, put it up. Well, hold on. Now, Spear.
Check this out. But let me let y'all know this, though, because I'm going to start being a foot model because I got a little inspired over the weekend.
All right, turn it to the side.
Okay.
Now, arch.
Now, arch. You do your arch. Point.
Now, zoom in. Let me zoom in on.
A Tribe original.
I would tell you to turn around, but then you're going to see your ass on the camera.
Let me tell you something. This sock has Q-Tip and Fife on it. Recipe
to the God. Can they see it though?
To the
no. That shit look like
like what's a lip ball.
And this one has Jerobi.
Oh wait.
And Ali on it. Original.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit look like.
It should look
Listen,
deli meat or some shit.
Let me tell you something.
Shit like cows.
Look at Pook's face though, because he know what time it is.
First of all, your socks are quitting, so pull those up.
Yeah, you definitely quitting on
the job.
Quitting.
You got some elasticity problems.
Oh my God.
Alright, that looks like El Segundo hat. Left my wallet in El Segundo. Try to turn to the back.
So you gotta explain your socks. That's what it is. They just ain't gonna shine for themselves. I get it.
Now turn the front again so they can see
a Tribe Called Quest. Now, if you want this lovely leg in your sock.
Alright, sit your Paul Revere ass down there.
I'm not standing up.
If you don't put that dirty toe up, put the dirty toe.
Put it up there.
Put them dirty toes up
there. Teabag socks. You
know
it's cold outside, right?
Vanity 6 socks.
No, what's that shit? The bunny ran socks.
It's called Vanity 6. He had it on point. That's what it is.
But it's cold. And it's cold as fuck
that's perfect. Hold, don't move.
Yeah. Gotta show the toes in there.
No, you finally got the toes done with another color.
This is my problem with this one here. You wear all this sexy shit every week, and you ain't getting no dick for it. This should be part of the compromise. What did you say? Part of the bargaining. Oh, let me get a face. Hold on. Sit.
Anyway.
Them some sexy ass socks to wear, girl. You wear those.
You know it's the winter time, right? You know, I got my socks on a pair of another socks, right?
Exactly.
It's cold as a motherfucker.
She out here.
I'm not cold. I'm good.
Bro, if you wore those socks to dinner with me, I would say, oh, she's trying to give it up. Well, let her order dessert.
Her ankle's going to be ashy from that fucking weather.
I'm actually not
Another
cold.
drink, please.
Hold on.
I hate you.
Sure, this is going down.
Hold on, let me zoom in on this. This just looks like an angry man, but hold on.
It is. It's Michael Myers.
Hold on.
That shit look like Drago and Rocky IV.
Oh my God.
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies,
he dies. And Michael Myers mask, one of the whitest people you ever seen. Nigga, with the brown hair, with the big ass neck.
That hair looked like he was about to get in the ring with Sylvester Stallone.
So look at this one now.
Bro got a lot of shit to say. He ain't even in it.
This nigga bro got the fucking
perks of the director.
Ascot socks on. He got golf socks on. Never been in fucking Woodlawn.
All right, now all three of y'all put your feet up so people can vote.
Tribe.
You can't put both up there. You gotta just put a tribe.
Then move
the cup. Thank you, Rue.
Put your teabag socks up there.
I'm going with Rue socks. Only
Rue, why don't you put your foot in the glass and make it so sticky?
Shut up! No, y'all.
And it's just cold and they ashy.
All right, hold it.
I'm dark and I'm always ashy.
Who got their phone so I can take a picture of it?
How? Why don't you pay for them damn socks?
Hurry up! Give me a phone, somebody. Give me a phone.
I got you. I gotta unlock this motherfucker though.
Oh Lord Jesus! Y'all know the routine, y'all. For those who watching, go to No Dot Disrespect. Go to Pookie the Dream. Go to I Am Deville, and go to Cool Ass Trev, and vote for your favorite pair of socks. Where's your Instagram, nigga? Jesus. Hold on. Sock walls. I hate iPhones.
Me too. Why do you have a police shirt?
Oh, you didn't know that I was a sergeant before?
Sergeant Rev.
Yo, I'm done.
I gotta show y'all that paperwork too. When I was Westchester Police,
this nigga had a K9 unit. He
don't put a filter on that. So, all right, go ahead, sit your ass down.
Let me ask you a question. Can you get me to do K9 training?
Oh my God, here we go.
He's serious. Do we gotta sit your ass down?
Yes, we do.
Sit your ass down.
We definitely have a sit your ass down.
Can we have an MVP too? Because I got an MVP.
Who's the MVP? I want to know.
My sit your ass down goes to two people. Sit your dumb ass down goes to two people. One white, one black. Y'all both can share this, you dumb asses. Lady Gaga, sit your dumb ass down.
What happens?
Don't do a song with a nigga that you know is probably a pedophile or predator, and then take the shit down when there's some shit going on.
Why can't she do that though?
Don't do that.
Why can't she do that?
Nah, you being a hypocrite.
She got all the
You're being a hypocrite. If that's the case, get a nigga back all the money you made from that song that streamed on the motherfucker.
Oh God.
Okay? That's one.
He spent this money.
And who else gonna share this award? Chance the Rapper.
What's wrong?
Chance the Rapper, you did this your second time doing this dumb shit. Okay? It's your second time doing this. Okay? You did this shit with Kanye. When he did the Trump shit, you was all on his ass and it was bigging him up. Celebrating the nigga. When Kanye was all about Trump and the wall and all that other dumb shit. But then when the shit hit the fan, you was on some shit like, nah, I made a mistake. No, nigga. We not doing that this time. So you did a song with R. Kelly. Yeah. You did a song with R. Kelly.
Recently?
Yeah, he did a song knowing what was going on. And when this shit came out. Let me tell you.
She ain't see the fucking tape.
Let me tell you. You know how I know this? Because that industry they're in is a small world.
Cut the shit. Thank you. Cut the shit.
It's a real small world. So Chance the Rapper, even if you didn't see the tape, you have some increment of hearing this motherfucker sleeps with underage women and does some pedophile shit, and you still gonna do a song with him.
Maybe he was like
let me finish. No, it wasn't alleged. He saw the tape. Let me tell you, the thing about it is, Chance knew, right? And now that the shit hit the fan again, here's Chance. Oh, I made a mistake. I want to pull my song from all the sites. So pull that song off and give R. Kelly back the money that you made
and
off
pull
the shit.
every song from every other nigga out here that was a documented drug dealer that sold drugs to niggas that ruined their lives.
Listen, hold on.
To fund their rap career.
You said to me.
Question.
You can either all in or mind your business and just sit your ass down.
Question for you and Rev.
Yeah.
My son Pill Bill come out. Let's say you come out 2 years.
He didn't do it.
My son Pill Bill come out in 2 years. You do a podcast with him?
I don't think he did it, so yes, I will.
I would do a podcast to get his side of the story.
Nigga, he did it.
I still want to hear your side of the story.
Nigga, what do you want to hear? Yeah, I was killing these bitches.
Yes, I want you to own your shit and I want you to tell the truth. Clean your name. God was some fucking...
No, bro, I'm talking about fuck with him like you.
No.
Just do. All right then. You want to do it? Trev's questionable. So it don't really fucking matter if Bill Cosby raped bitches to you. If he did or not, he did or he didn't do it.
I don't think he did. I think they lied on him.
But they saying he did it.
If you ask me when I do an interview...
I didn't say interview. I said podcast.
Who you sit your ass down for, baby? You can give it to me if you want. I ain't have one on that one. Trevor, sit your ass down.
Nobody got sit his ass down.
Because you in this alleged like shit, like you have a daughter.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I got nieces and mothers and sisters too.
But I'm just letting you know, like, just because with situations like that, it seems like it's doubtful. Sometimes within that moment, she can't say nothing, or she just doesn't know how to approach the situation, so people won't look at her like she's weak. A woman has to portray a certain image, and I'm trying to talk, and you cut me off. You always do that. It's not cool.
No,
hold your thought, and let me finish.
But you gotta watch your tone.
But you always do that though. And you never let me set my point and actually lay it on the table completely without you cutting me off. So how can I watch my tone?
Go ahead.
You have a daughter.
I have mothers too.
Listen, as a woman, we have to portray a certain, even if we're feminine, we have emotions, we're super sensitive, we have to do things twice as hard for us to have the approach that people could take what we say and what we do with recognition, because we're women. We're emotional beings. Nobody want to take anything that we have to say within logic, because of the simple fact that you thinking that it's within that persona of her being an emotional being. She's just emotional, and that she was feeling some type of way, and that's the reason why she said such and such and such. But because of certain circumstances and situations like that, sometimes you won't even say nothing. Sometimes you won't even say nothing, not only just for the fact of the matter that you don't want to have people looking at you a certain type of way. You just like, you know what? I'm going to save myself the ridicule of me being able to live my life. So sometimes the alleged It's actually factual shit. It may seem words to you, but some people had to actually live through it. And that's a something that they have to psychologically redeem themselves to become back to the person that they used to be.
Okay. Point taken. Travis, sit your ass down. Poop.
I don't have a sit your ass down. I have an MVP, and this performance was done a few years ago, but I think it didn't get the proper recognition it deserved. So I gotta give out this MVP shout out to Tata, who actually got the pepper spray R. Kelly in Madison Square Garden. You the real MVP, Tata.
But Dame Dash slapped the shit out of Harvey Weinstein.
Okay, allegedly.
No, it wasn't alleged.
Oh yeah.
See, I be speaking facts.
Now I remember that
speaking
situation,
facts.
and that's the reason why that created the conflict between him and Jay, right?
No,
Wasn't that?
no.
Harvey Weinstein?
Dame Dash slapped the shit out of Harvey Weinstein. Was it? I think it was around Pay Before taping. Those are facts. When I tell you something, I did. Listen,
Did your research.
So you saying Tata didn't pepper spray R. Kelly?
Yes.
All right.
Now let me just hold. Time out.
You trying to take a shot right now?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying.
I appreciate that. You
Let me tell you something. Now
else.
that is alleged, and you know why that's alleged? Because.
So you was there with
No. What I'm telling you, why it's alleged?
Okay.
There's no proof that Tata did it. That's alleged. That's a myth, and people say that because they don't want to incriminate him or the big homie, and Jay don't speak.
Yeah.
So you can't say he did that. That's a myth that happened at the Garden. Everybody knows that. That's a fact. That's a fact.
No. Okay.
That's a fact. Anything I said right on this today is a fact.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's not a fact.
Okay.
That right there is not a fact.
Okay.
So
most
I don't know what you're saying.
No.
A lot of things.
Most of the things I researched about. No. Most of the with this particular topic, I took my time and did the research on certain people in particular that I knew would pop up. And for example, the Charlemagne incident popped up twice, and it's written documented that he had nothing to do with that woman who was
okay. It's written documented that Cosby raped them bitches, but you still saying he ain't do it. What the fuck, cuz? It's a contradiction. Eating another. How you just said it's written that Charlemagne got hold on, man.
But they didn't.
Hold on, man. No. He just said it was written. He just said it was written that Shorty didn't do it, so he believes Charlemagne.
No.
But it is written that Cosby did this shit, and he's saying he didn't do it.
Cosby was found guilty.
Exactly.
They had no DNA.
But he said
evidence.
he didn't do it.
They had no
nothing.
And they can't have nothing if it's beyond the statute of limitations.
It wasn't. Do the research again, because the statute of limitation wasn't up, and the statute of limitations wasn't up because we looked at that. Damn, it's so many years. But they
years.
Waited.
He came to
the 19th year. To like the 23rd hour.
Yep,
exactly.
Literally to the last to the hour before you can actually close a case.
Yep.
That's a fact right there.
Okay.
That's factual. And I'm not trying to say that I'm insensitive to what happened to those women. Because if it happened to you women,
But you are, though.
No, I'm not. I told you in the beginning that this is a sensitive subject, and I'm giving you.
You gotta understand what I'm trying to say. It's still contradictive because of the simple fact that it's still showing proof that an instant there.
You know what this
and regardless of anything, it's just that's where it becomes kind of insensitive because it's showing that it's a fact of situation. Like you wouldn't understand circumstances like that because you haven't been through situations.
You don't know that. I may not have just said it.
You may not understand situations like that because you have not been through situations like that.
How you know? Men get
you
raped
may
all
not
the time.
understand. Can I finish?
Finish.
You may not understand situations like that because you have not been through situations like that.
How do you know?
Can I finish? That's why I'm repeating it. You may not understand situations like that because you haven't been through situations like that. Maybe she waited for the last hour because she doesn't know the fact of the matter how it's going to come down on her. how it's gonna come down on her. For her coming out and just actually validating, putting the stamp on it, like this is really, really a situation.
But it wasn't
that
a her
happened.
in that situation. It was a them. Them didn't wait. The justice system waited. It wasn't a her. It was the justice system. Period. 50 women that they went and gathered. The system waited, not them. The system said, now it's time, because if we don't get them now, it's over.
I understand.
And mind you, this shit happened 20 years ago. Yes, if somebody came to me 20 years from now, rape is a bad thing. Period. But when you say, why you wait 20 years? And I understand what you said. It's not
that's really a legitimate question, because my thing
why wait? And I understand what you're saying. Because you didn't feel, and I get that. That may take your pride, because you got niggas ain't gonna believe me.
That's a different with women. Man.
I understand that as well, yeah, but they didn't.
Have to walk to this.
She ain't gonna be on Rush Hour 3.
She ain't gonna be on this podcast next week.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that. I think they made a lot of that shit was made up.
It's hard for people. Obviously, she may have been a victim or something, but the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, it doesn't change anything. My stance has and always will be, for me having a son, me having a niece, me having family members. If they tell me something happened to them, I'm acting on it. That's just me. If they don't tell me something, then obviously I can't do anything.
Right.
The only thing you have to question is, if it's so when it's a regular person out here, a stranger rapes a person, they go straight to the police. Why should it be any different? Because it is R. Kelly? Because it is Bill Cosby? To me, if rape is so bad, rape is rape. There is no, well, I don't know if somebody's going to believe me because it's this person. If you know you got raped, then you should have went right there on the spot. That's just how I feel.
And on that note, if you
final words though,
if you feel offended, and I want to apologize to you if she feels offended. I do apologize to you. I am DeVille. Rue, I do apologize to you if you feel offended by my thoughts, but these are my thoughts. Just I have them. So I do apologize. But we do not intend for this particular topic to offend anyone in this matter that happened to any one of these victims. Because a victim is a victim.
I'm going to get on the camera too, because people don't need to see my face.
Okay.
Slide over. Because here's the thing about it. This conversation needed to happen. Because, again, rape is rape. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens out here, don't wait. You get out here and you tell your story.
And we understand that what happens is when you do wait. We understand it. I'm not trying to be insensitive to not understanding.
No. My thing is this, boom, right? Early in the show, you were saying, R. Kelly went through sexual abuse and it fucked him up. And it turned into who he was, or who he's claimed to be.
Right. And
she agreed. And now these women it's fucked them up, son. The same way it fucked up R. Kelly, and he.
R. Kelly should have got help from the beginning.
Exactly. Right. So if these people are going through shit, then you gotta let them go through shit. You can't be like, you gotta rush. That females are really fragile. They're really fragile, son. You know, you can fuck a female up off the rip with some shit. The fact that we don't sell dick, but they can sell pussy, and we can make them sell pussy for us to show them how much power we can have over a woman. So we can't take advantage of it. On some real shit, we just can't take advantage of it. That's why it has to be a bargain. That's why everything has to be clear, and maybe not crystal clear, but don't have to be fucking sinister about it.
Give me 10 seconds to that, because all I'm going to say is, if you want to prevent a future Harvey Weinstein, if you want to prevent a future R. Kelly, if you want to prevent a future Bill Cosby, and if you really care about other women out here, you should not wait. Because all you're doing is allowing that predator to continue to be a predator.
Absolutely.
You have an opportunity at the very beginning to stop something before it gets worse. Because for me, I would personally, feel even worse if I knew something happened to me. Then that means it could happen to somebody else. But for 20 years, I sit there and I allow that. That's what me personally, I can't speak for Trev, that's what I'm questioning. Because at the end of the day, my conscience and my soul doesn't allow me to, if I got vandalized, if something happened to me, how can I prevent that from happening to somebody else? Waiting 20 years now where Bill Cosby is already on his way out and dying did nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get you.
R. Kelly, before he was R. Kelly, when he was Robert Kelly, a regular nigga singing songs in the hood in Chicago, you knew of this about him already. No,
baby.
If he
was
already
young,
had.
It's young when you're young.
No, but he was
so okay. My point is, you had an opportunity then.
No.
Okay, when he was hanging out the high school and shit.
Right.
Exactly.
Enablers.
Right. Exactly. But if women said, you know what, fuck it, he a sex symbol or he a X or he a Y, you're a part of the problem. And the same thing with Rue, what Rue was saying, sometimes you don't know. You don't know that you're being manipulated, right? For her example, she ain't dating no R. Kelly, so some shit happened to some dude that nobody know about. It's understandable. This is R. Kelly. This is Bill Cosby. This is Harvey Weinstein.
And even if it's somebody we don't know, even if it's somebody we don't know, I would want you to tell me, like, yo,
warn me.
That dude, don't mess with that dude, or don't bring your daughter, don't bring your whatever around that particular Jew. So I know, like, to keep my eyes open. Because today,
who's gonna believe you though?
Huh?
If you got
I'm just saying from her perspective.
If enough people say it, it's the same way right now.
You're gonna look into it and be like, well, what's up with that dude? You know what I mean? Somebody had to say. That's all we're saying. So I don't want to seem insensitive and like I don't care, because I do understand that it's harder for women. Yeah, so I do.
But every time you wait 20 years,
it makes it look
you're like not helping the situation.
Say something.
Right.
Say something.
Say something. Please say something.
The
sooner the better.
Thank you.
The sooner the better.
And on that note, we out of here.
My final words though.
Okay, bro, my fault.
Men lie, women lie.
Right.
We're all human. Some are just worse than others. That's it.
Right.
On that note,
we're out of here.
I'm Mr. Bellin.
Rue, she stepped off.
We're gonna go check on her now.
Yeah. Cookie in a dream, no disrespect.
Cool ass Trev. We see you next week.